Never to thank the animator, Kevin the Hedgehog, for this amazing animation, but now, let's get on to the episode. The future is always frightening with something new and mysterious, and soon we'll be having robots, and sometimes those robots might even be made to be soldiers to protect the innocent, kind of like Fulgore the Ultratechs Robotic Assassin, and Zero the Maverik Hunter. I'm your old great demon here. It's my job to analyze both of them to their fullest, to see what happened when these two fictional characters collide. Created by the nefarious Dr. Wily, Zero is a robot made for one purpose: to destroy Mega Man. But later on, like a couple hundred years, he was spawned by Sigma. It was made to become the greatest Maverick Hunter ever known, along with X and, you know, a few others. But 100 years later, he went into hibernation and was awakened by a seal from a cyber elf named Passy. He became known as Mega Man Zero, and he's more of a threat than the regular Zero. With weapons, he has a lot of weapons. With his regular Z Buster, he can do everything just like X's Buster, but he can also be powered up for stronger attacks. His Z Saber is a lightweighted, quick-using saber, which can basically cut through metals and balls, and it can even be upgraded by various chips for better usage. Then he has the Triple Rod, where you can stab enemies with a 3-stab combo and can charge it up to a 12 for massive damage. He also has the Shield Boomerang. It blocks projectiles, and if you charge it large enough, you can throw it as a weapon. And he also has the Recoil Rods, where he can push back heavy objects and bosses with ease, and if you charge it to the ground, he can even make a hide. And with his saber, he can also shoot energy beams and can do the 1000 slash from his Recoil Rods. He can throw his shield to the ground as a cutting device. And then he gets the Zero Knuckle, and it's used for grabbing weapons from other enemies. And he has the EX skill where you can use Ice-type shockwaves, which can go along around the ground. And Zero's Time Stopper move is a shot from his Buster, and it stops the enemies from moving. And one of more Zero's EX skills is he can stab his enemies with electrical sabers, and if he hits the wall, sparks falls out from them. And this guy, Zero has done a lot of stuff. He also has things known as chips. With his icicle chips, he can able to use ice-like attacks with ease. With his thunder chip, which enables him to use electrical attacks with his Z Saber or Z Buster. And with his fire chip, he can even use fire type abilities with his Z Saber and Z Buster. And he's no slouch when it comes to anything. He can drown. He has zero traction when it comes to anything like ice. He can run right through a tornado with ease. He can dodge lasers. He can dodge electrical lasers, which is somehow a difference. He can even defeat Leviathan, one of the 4 Guardians, and someone who is even able to eradicate the human race. And he's even fast enough to grab every bomb in a building in just under 3 minutes. Zero can even grab all the right bombs inside the building in under 3 minutes. And he can even defeat Copy X's first form and then his second form with ease. And he can even escape Copy X's Zero's explosion through escape from Neo Arcadia's. And Zero can even charge his form at will and break free from the Maverick's hold. And Zero can hold a little longer to fight enemies after he was brutally damaged and hurt. Zero even had defeated the Phoenix, as the matter said he is. And Zero can even do the Taku Huzen, a rising uppercut smash. And Zero can shoot out 3 separate shots known as the triple shot with ease. And he can even protect other people with ease as well. And even by himself, he can defeat 2 Mavericks at the same time, which are no slouches at all. And Zero can defeat El Bizo, who uses Dark Elf power so he can eradicate the human race. And Zero can defeat Omegas in his first form. And he can even defeat Omega, who was said to even ban from outer space to prevent another elf war. And that's some major shit, people. And spoilers for him later again. And that's a few spoilers you guys don't want to know. And he can even defeat Omega's first and second phase with ease, and he can even dodge a giant laser from him. And Zero can defeat his Omega and Zero's old body in the Mega Man X games as well. Zero gets Zero's even, you think Zero is good just by dashing through tornadoes? He can even make sure he can not get stuck in tornadoes for some reason. He can dodge multiple laser shots. And as well, he can defeat Dr. Whale's first form and successfully defeat Dr. Whale in his second form in under 2 minutes before Ragnarok gets to crash into Earth. There's not really a lot of bad sides about Zero, but basically he mostly gets himself cocky at some points and can get caught off guard. But all in all, Zero is still one of the most strongest Maverick Hunters you'll ever see. Fulgore was created by the mega corporation Ultratech as a way to maintain their dominance of Earth. When manufacturing began, one executive wanted to test its capability out by placing a model in the Killer Instincts tournament. But unfortunately, it was so advanced no AI could keep control over the big guy. So they needed something else. A brain. And who's the better candidate than the last Killer Instincts tournament winner, Black Eagle, the younger brother of Chief Thunder. He uses his fame to spread over about Ultratech's evil to keep a plug on things. But Ultratech kidnapped and killed Ego, removed his brain and placed it inside Fulgore's body. With the mind of Ego inside, Fulgore became an unstoppable fighter. He has many amazing weapons. He has Plasma Claws, a plasma storm where he can shoot out plasma waves projectiles from his claws and can be done 3 times in a row. His eye laser lets him emit a laser from his eyes, also can perform in the air. Fulgore's reflector emits a reflective blue energy shield that surrounds his entire body, granting him the ability to repel projectiles that are thrown at him. His Cyber Dash makes him move at quick, hitting the opponents with his Plasma Claws. His Cyberport is a teleportation device. He has a cloaking device that makes him go invisible, kind of like the Predator, basically with the claws and everything. And then he has the Devastation Beam, which can be done at the end of any Ultra combo. He also has the thing called the No Mercies, his Torrent Morph, where Fulgore turns his head into a turret-like gun and shoots the opponents repeatedly. And his laser sight lets him shoot lasers at his opponents to death. His Machine Morph lets him morph into a giant battle machine and shoot his opponents repeatedly. His Terminator form, he sends out a targeting light. Once it's locked on, it obliterates the opponents. But there's more to this guy. He has a nuclear reactor inside his body somehow, which he can use it to charge up his own power to activate charges, auto triple attacks, and instinct mode. He can even use it to power up his own strength and even his speed. When at full charge, he can use the Devastation Beam. And that's also another problem with that. He can't use his Devastation Beam without his full charge. And with VT has almost done everything. He defeated TJ Combat effortlessly. He has defeated Orchid multiple times. He's the mind of a former KI champion. But then there's a couple of problems. First thing, he's bulky and slow at some points. Basically, without his nuclear reactor, he's going to be a slow guy. And he also has been beaten by Orchid and Jago. But if Orchid didn't jump into that fight, he would have beaten Jago. He lost to Jago twice. And charging his reactor severely opens up his defenses multiple times. He has to stay still and he needs time to charge up that reactor. But all in all, Fulgore is still one of the most powerful beings known in the Killer Instinct universe. Was he strong enough to fight off Zero? Let's find out. Okay, the combatants are set. Let's settle this debate. It's time for these two fictional characters to collide. with an amazing animation. But now let's explain why Zero would beat Fulgore. Yes, Fulgore's cloaking device and teleportation gear can be at the handful, and he's great at close combat, one of the best in close combat in the game. But Zero beats him in everything. In strength, Zero has shown he can destroy robots bigger and bulkier than Fulgore with ease, and that's before he even gets upgrades. With speed, he can even outmatch a tornado. It's shown that before he was able to outmatch a Mach 3 tornado, which is shown to lift buildings and other humans in the air with ease, which around go around 3,600 miles per hour, a speed that Fulgore has never shown before. And when it comes to experience, Zero has shown that he has way more experience than Fulgore. Fulgore has fought some great fighters, but Zero has shown he can fight multiple of those kind of people at once. And when it comes to durability, yes, Status is a bit iffy, but Zero has shown that he can be even more durable. He has even fought multiple robots by himself when he was even badly injured. And with his gear and gadgets, he can easily keep Fulgore away. Like with his shield boomerang, he can keep Fulgore away with that. He can use his chips for multiple different reasons. And with his Z-Rod fully upgraded, he can cause massive damage. Yes, Fulgore does have his atomic reactor, but he needs time to get that thing to full power, and he's not going to have the time when he fights Zero. Zero is not going to give Fulgore the time to power up that bad boy. Yes, if Zero lets Fulgore get close, he can deal some damage, but remember, Zero has shown that his sabers can cut through any kind of metal with ease, and even fought people who were outlawed to cause wars and even destroy all humankind, something that Fulgore has never fought before. Yes, he has fought 2 demigod killers, but he was also weakened during those one times, and it took 2 of them to take him down, while Zero has shown he can fight beings just like them. So in the end, seems like Fulgore stands 0 chances against Zero. The winner is Zero. The next time on Fictional Characters Collide. Sorry I didn't got a trailer made for this episode. I didn't have any good footage to actually make a good one. But here it is, guys. I'll tell you what it is. Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho versus Shikamaru from Naruto. The Battle of the Strategists is next time. I hope to see you all guys soon. See you later.